Hi, I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World. Today I was thinking about the state of hip hop, and every now and then thoughts will come to mind, and I just share what I'm thinking about. One of the things that I noticed is that whenever I go to venues where I see hip hop artists convening, it's really interesting because I get one of two reactions. I either get artists who really like what I'm saying, who appreciate the fact that I'm speaking up and against very toxic messages in hip hop music, and they're appreciative of that. Or I get the artists who hate my guts, who just say, "Oh, you're a hater. You getting mad. You getting in the way of a young nigga trying to get money and all this other stuff that people say." And that's not true. I mean, I'm a finance professor. I'm always in support of people getting money. But at the same time, as a finance professor, I understand the power of money. I know that money can either liberate you or it can turn you into a bigger slave. And I think that one of the problems that we have in hip hop right now is that slavery is being sold to us in mass quantities. We have really a form of weaponized genocide that's being dropped on our kids by a lot of the music that you hear on the radio today. For example, if you go and you listen to any urban radio station, most of them are like, Hot 92.5, W blah, 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 The Beast, Hot 97 type stations, etc. I'm not picking on Hot 97 in particular, but, they're all kind of they fit in the box. One of the things I noticed, and if you really analyze the music, you'll see this too. In most of the hip hop music, within about 30 to 60 seconds, you're usually going to hear one of a few things. You're going to hear a reference to sexual irresponsibility, promiscuity. Look at how many women I got. I got hoes on speed dial. All this other stuff that people like to say. You're going to hear a reference to financial irresponsibility, which means if you get money, throw it up, throw it in the air, and all that stuff, which really basically turns you into a slave, because part of the reason black people can't get ahead is because we don't know how to build wealth. We don't know how to support each other. We encourage each other to do stupid things, to basically turn around and give our money away to a white man, which is about as ignorant as you can be. What else? You'll hear some promotion of gun violence. Like I'm always strapped when I hit the club. Stuff like that. You'll hear some promotion of drugs and alcohol. Something where we're bragging about how high we are, or how drunk I am, or how I got drunk and got into my car and drove anyway. And, maybe when you're young, you think that's cool, but after you see so many people die from drunk driving related incidents, you know that that's not funny. People get killed like that all the time, every day, and I don't have any sympathy for people who kill other people while they're drinking and driving. And then the last piece is obviously the disrespect for women. Women are not, there's no conversation about loving a woman, respecting a woman, elevating a woman. It's all about bitches and hoes and all this other stuff that people talk about. So anyway, I don't think anybody who hears what I say on this issue can logically argue that any of those messages are good for our people. I don't think anybody can logically argue that these messages are not impacting the way kids think. My mentor, Dr. Tommy Whitler, one of the most esteemed psychologists in the world at DePaul University, he is an expert at psychology and consumer behavior. And one of the things that we talk about and that he knows very well is that marketing does work. That when you market a message consistently, particularly when it's laid over top of a really cool beat, it's going to sink into the subconscious of the listener and affect their behavior. So this is not just music. This really is weaponized genocide. And what really bothers me as well is that the artists are not the only target in this conversation. You have major corporations like Clear Channel and others that put this stuff out there, and that and it's okay. It's one thing if some of the music is not as healthy as others, but it's another thing when all the music is unhealthy. When the healthy artists are being kicked out in exchange for the toxic artists. We can't pretend like that's an accident. We can't pretend like people that are putting this stuff out really care about the viability of the black community, or care about all the gun violence and all the other things that are happening to black men in America that's destroying their future. So really there's a civil war in hip hop. Right now you got those who care about the community and those who don't give a damn, those who only care about the money, and that's it. And I think that we need to pick a side in this civil war and stand up for the artists who are doing good things in the community, who do care about black people, who are using hip hop as a tool for elevation and empowerment, not as a tool for self-destruction. I'm Dr. Boyce Watkins from Your Black World. Thank you. God bless. And please have a wonderful day. I am gone. Peace.